Hello guys, so today we will be looking how to make this ring effect which reacts to music. You see, according to beats it gets stretched, but not stretched actually, but get filled by loops. Let's do it. We'll do with a new file. Okay, let the light, sorry, let me screencast keys on. Now do it for you. Let's just scale it Y, and then delete the faces, just a basic shape. Delete these both faces. Now it looks fine. You can go to real time render Eevee and load in an basic HDRI. Alright, let's have a plane. Give it in something. Let's get it up. Okay, we will apply the rip music reacting thing to this modifier. It will create the rings which will react to the music. Alright, let me turn on these properties just for the viewing pleasure. Alright, we need some modifiers for that effect. It is our timeline. We will add first error modifier on y axis. It is x, do it 0 and put on y 1.5 or something like that. Sorry, 2 is fine, I guess 2. And this thing will be controlled by a curve. We have to get this another side, so we will use mirror modifier on y axis, not x. And the fall off, we saw that for that we will add a simple deform modifier. Wow. With simple deform we will use taper and put it on y and arrange it in modifier stack in between. So we're getting that kind of look. Actually, if we change the count number, you see that we have that fall off, but we have to just adjust it a bit like this in the simple deform modifier. You see you can adjust it any way you want to react or you want to keep it. It will be acting like this. Yeah, this. Okay, let's get it reacting. Now just add a curve which would be path. Let's have it in another area and rotate it on Z for our easiness, so that how much it will like doing this, it will be reacting on, it will be dependent on the curve. So in this we will be taking, in this array, taking fit type to fit curve and choose this NURBS path, whatever it is. And if we scale it here, we don't see anything right now, but let's first give the reaction to this curve first. Okay, go to graph editor. You see there is no keyframe on it, so go to the properties, object properties, and give a single keyframe on x-axis. For axis this, y is not affecting this in much, not even z, just x, the length of it. Insert single keyframe and then go to the graph editor, choose the axis scale, get into key and then make some depth curves. Get your desired sound you want to be animating on. Mine will be this. It is like 50 frames. Get to the timeline again and end it at 50. Alright, get to the, let's stay here. Alright, so there's a kind of bug in the Blender which we have to be like updating the value of this curve. Where is this curve? Let's give it some geometry so that we can see it easily. Okay, this would be enough. If you play this we can see this is reacting the music, but we can't hear the music right now. So we will add new workspace of video editing and add a music clip, sound clips away, which we chose earlier. It get loaded in this. Go back to layout, and for this you see if you can hear the music now because it's working here also. Alright, so we have to be picking it and give if we update something else here, this will be updated with the curve. So something like if we let's just play it and change some values. You see if this merge limit gets changed every second, it will be acting or something like that value. What is this? Or this is the deform factor. So we will be like deforming, I guess, constant offsets should be let's see. One more thing, if we get into this, if we have to increase this, we cannot increase it much by the graph. We have not much control here, but if we can control its scale here in delta transform, which just helps us scaling it further after even being animated. So it's like animated this much, and we will, if we change the value here, you can see the change. It should be, yeah, this y value should be changed, not x. X is going this way, x axis. So this y, we will put a keyframe on y also, keyframe, and let it be reacting to the beat. Oh, let keyframes, insert single keyframe actually. Why, right? So we will go to the keyframe and do the same thing again. Bake sound to F curves. Choose this one. Okay. It should be 0. You see it's doing its thing. If we choose the curve and increase its scale much more, you see it's reacting properly. You can hide it, the nubs path, and adjust it here however you want. You see it's not that hard. You can do it on the earphone. I did just to like this and move it away so that here we have in middle we have earphones, and adjusted the values also in the modifiers. See, it's not that hard. Just have to be dependent on the other values like modifiers and curves for this arrow modifier to work. Alright, thank you for watching. It was my kind of first vocal tutorial. Thank you.